I often hear women talk about, oh, my husband changed as a man when our daughter was born. My husband learned how to respect women when our daughter was born. And they're so proud of that shit. And I just think it's weird. But before that, your husband acted like he tolerated you. I'm pretty sure if you accidentally fell down a flight of stairs, he wouldn't give a shit as long as you could have his dinner ready on time. And the only reason he respects women now that his daughter is born is because his daughter hasn't been on earth long enough to see the shitty person that he actually is, because kids are just naturally a blank slate and they don't know anything, and they naturally want the approval of their parents and caretakers. So of course they're going to look at this shitty ass person and think that they're a superhero. And because a lot of these men are egotistical assholes, they're going to eat that shit up, of course, and love every second of it. This little human being is worshiping the ground that I walk on. Of course, I'm going to treat this particular human being with love, respect, and kindness and human decency. People talk about moms having weird, inappropriate relationships with their sons, and I definitely think that happens a lot, and I think it's fucking gross. But we idolize these weird ass relationships that dads have with their daughters. I mean, yes, by all means, be a good parent. Treat all of your kids with love and respect, and if you're able to spoil them, please do so. But it should never be a situation where you're treating your child better than you're treating your partner, the person who birthed out, the person who gave you that child, even if it wasn't through birth, through adoption, the person who is raising that child with you. A lot of women see this happening, and unfortunately, because we live in a patriarchal society, instead of recognizing that toxic ass behavior and questioning the dad involved, your partner, they become jealous of the child and try to compete with the child, which is just unhinged behavior piled on top of unhinged behavior. And okay, I'm gonna say this, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit for it, because as I heard a woman say on this app before, a lot of us as women, we want sisterhood, we want the support of each other when we're making bad decisions. We want to have women waiting for us with open arms to pat us on the back and tell us that it's okay. But we don't want the accountability of those same women to be able to say, hey, sis, I see you're making some bad decisions. We don't want that part, but I'm going to do it anyway because that's just who I am as a person, and I love you and I want you to make better decisions. I totally understand that in a lot of cases, men will flip the script after you become pregnant. This is evidenced in the fact that one of the biggest reasons why pregnant women die is at the hands of their romantic partner, because you're in a more vulnerable state. I totally get that. You are not at fault for the signs you didn't see. I understand that. Nor is it your fault that that man is an asshole. I understand that. I'm not saying that either. But if you are, listen, I'm saying this as a woman who has done it, who has been the crash test dummy, who has made the mistakes. Please listen to wise people learn from the cautionary tales of others. If he is showing you that he doesn't give a shit about you now, a child coming along is not going to make him treat you any better. You're oohing and awing because he treated you like shit, and now that you have a daughter, you're witnessing him give her princess treatment, and you're like, oh, that's so beautiful. But sweetheart, he fucking ignored you while you talked to him for 30 minutes last night. He couldn't tell you nothing that you said to him. You're falling in love with him because he got your daughter a dream Barbie doll house, but he got you the $20 special at Zales for Mother's Day that you don't even like, that you didn't even ask for. If he got you anything at all. You're standing in the hallway admiring him playing teacups with your daughter and saying how a wonderful man he is, but he doesn't pay you any attention. And he should be treating his kids with respect and playing with them and, loving them. Yeah, I'm not saying he shouldn't, but don't get it twisted. I need you to stay focused. Those types of men still treat you like shit. And some daughters will grow out of it, but there will eventually be a phase when he triangulates, yes, triangulates his daughter and uses her against you. And they're going to be sitting laughing, calling you crazy, making jokes about how, you know, how mom is. So I'm sorry. No, he's not a good dad just because he treats his kids well. Being a good dad starts with being a good husband or a good boyfriend, a good partner. When women brag that now that they have a daughter, their husbands miraculously change, okay, whatever. That is nothing to brag about because you're basically saying he treated you like shit before and you still decided to have children with him. From what I have lived, from what I have seen, from the women I have talked to over the years, having a daughter and them treating her well, they still don't treat you any better.